Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's session. Unfortunately, cannot be with you guys. I am currently working in Ohio, which is going to be the state for later for our discussion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what is it that you think about when you fly out on a long trip down south to visit your family? What is it that you feel in the last moment you disembark from the comfort of your home? What will you miss the most? Is it that corner store sandwich or that $1 Arizona? Graphical art? Or maybe it's even a performance on the subway. I mean, that is outstanding, and that is New York. Now, for me, one of the biggest thing I would miss personally would be the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. No cheese, salt, pepper, no ketchup. Yes, I know. That is the way I go. So, now the strange thing about it is the moment we get up from our home, it seems that we feel a certain discomfort that we already departed from our trip. We already departed from our home. From the moment we reach that airport, it no longer become the comfort of our home. We're no longer here. We're no longer in New York. But this will change with our airport. Now, the here at Ford's flying less stressful and more comfortable. Our mission is to create a terminal that really embodies the big city, the big apple that is New York. We aim to create a diverse terminal of music, food, and even arts, with restaurants that range from Poppy's Corner Store, high-class 5-star cuisines, because New York is a spectrum of class, culture, race, and even art. So we want to express that and embody that in our terminal. So that way when our customers leave, when our passengers leave, they don't have to feel like they left home already the minute they step out. We want to incorporate more music into our terminals. So what we will be doing is we will be hiring musicians to play live music in the middle of the terminals. As chaotic as it may seem, that is New York. That is what we are, and we always make it work. These musicians will have their instruments already in our facility. They will come in and they will practice also. They're not allowed to bring any outside, and they'll be treated as any other employees that may have worked or that has worked in any airport. Now, ideally speaking, we want to make sure that some of our own personal employees who may be into culinary art, maybe into graphic art, dancing, or performing art, we want to have them not only work here part-time but also work with the art department. We could transition and even incorporate some internships into that. The exciting news in culinary, we did hire Chef Ariel, who personally worked under Gordon Ramsay. You might have seen her at the show. She was in the semifinals. She won. She has been in charge of many other facilities and other terminals. One primarily was OTG. She ran that company down beautifully. OTG was a catering company that took over United, LaGuardia, United Terminal C in Newark Airport, and she did a fantastic job. She came over to ours, and she's already used to dealing with so much pressure and also understanding how we incorporate food into our terminals. Furthermore, we do have an internship program where we could basically create internships for local businesses and local corner stores and incorporate that, that corner store bodega flavor into a cuisine, 3-star cuisine with education in how to run a business on a much larger scale. And so that's one of our aims. We want to make sure that New York is represented at its rarest form. That's our biggest aim. And to make sure that everyone feels as comfortable as they can, because this is New York. And New York is nothing without the people, without the art, without the performance, without the music, without the discomfort, but the comfort of being discomfort. And that's what we want to embody into our airport. Furthermore, we're excited to say that every 3 months, there will be a new and upcoming restaurant. We have not come up with the name yet. I'm a lone edge. We're working on that, and that's what I have my marketing team for. During that time, the airport will choose a following restaurant to renovate every 3 months, and they'll be expanding their arts in the food booth, First, they'll be expressing their own food, their own style, the New York style of catering into local booths. Whichever one wins, whichever one does the best, we take that specific business owner's plan and we incorporate into renovating it into a new restaurant and cuisine for us to express to the world and for those who will come to New York. That is just a beginning step. Southeast is the beginning. I do want to take over the West. Next step we're going to take over is Ohio. Now, we want to show people that flying out does not mean that you're leaving your home when you step out the house. That is our main goal. We do have some issues, though, that I would like to discuss with the managers, telling the engineers not to report their maintenance issues. Those managers were fired. We prioritize patient safety. How can a departure from home into danger? We are at home. We are New York. And we do not put our passengers and our customers in danger. There has been a lot of issues with that. Engineers reporting there might be delayed flight. We do not care about the flight being delayed. What we do care about is our customers and our passengers and our fellow New Yorkers being able to step out their home, get into a flight, and safely get from point A to point B. So that is going to lead us to our next topic at hand, which is we tend to hire 6 more pilots. As I stated previously, we want to branch out to the West, and I want Ohio. Our marketing team is working on, with investors, and they are planning on finding a way to make a more home-based for Ohio's, because our mission is to bring home to everyone that's leaving and introduce the city to everybody that's coming in. We are the starting point and the ending point, and our job is to make sure that everyone's work and everyone's idealism, everyone's culture, and everyone's state speaks for itself into one simple airport, 1 terminal, 2 terminals, 3 terminals. Let's expand it. Let's not stop there. But we will start first with New York. We'll make sure that we get the best flights. We'll make sure to embody New York into our airports. Now, for those flying domestically, for those coming from their spring break to come to New York, they will see something beautiful, something amazing. Yes, we do plan to have 3 more flights. We did purchase approximately 3 airplanes. That's 6 more pilots. We do want to expand our flights and go into the West. But it's a matter of marketing team getting more investors and expressing our brand to other countries and other states. But we'll start with the West state, specifically Ohio. To a certain extent, we do want to bring a mixture of culture. Once we get this out, we'll create a universal styling where New York, Ohio, Chicago, California, Florida could be all expressed into one major airport. But we're going to start small, 1 step at a time. And the next step is to take over the West. Our next step is to take over Ohio. And we do have a lot of flyers from Ohio to California and Florida, which is going to be our next step also next year. But we'll start small with New York to Ohio to the Southeast. Furthermore, I did speak to Chef Ariel, and she did speak about scouting this chef. Amazing guy. He has a lot of connection in Ohio, and he does a lot of cuisine. So he has done a lot of venues for primarily Asian cuisines and also American style cuisines. So we also want to bring him into our team, and we will bring him into our team. I'm sure of it. Well, I was made sure of it. I was promised. So, guys, you see the plan? We execute it. We want the first thing for when a passenger comes to our airport to see is the home of the city, the home of New York, the home of Ohio, your home, my home, our home. And it starts with us and ends with us. For those who leave, they'll leave their home knowing that they could come back. And for those who miss their home, even if they leave for a few weeks, even if they leave for 2-3 days, when they come back, they'll have the euphoria of home. That is our goal, and we'll embody that in our artwork with art, culture, food, and hard work. So thank you guys for your time, and have a great day.